Hello my fellow Teabags, Sinrick77 coming at you today from the YouTube channel as always. Now, as y'all can see before me, I actually have all the bollies that I've done videos on. And I recently, as of like 10 minutes ago, decided that I was going to go ahead and do my last bolly video, because I had to put this bad boy back together because it's been in pieces, because I've been waiting on stuff for it. Hasn't come in yet, so I said to hell with it. Today's excuse me, gotta switch hands. Today's video is over this, and no, it's not a Benchmade. This is actually a Benchmade clone. This is the Jaguar Bolly. It's a beautiful Bolly. It's got a surgical steel blade, aircraft grade aluminum handles, nice chrome finish on it. You know, nice beautiful satin Weehawk blade. Now, let's go ahead and go over some specs, shall we? First of all, you got a 4 3/4 inch blade, a 5 1/8 inch handle. You have a 9 3/8 inch overall, and your blade is made out of 1/8 inch stock, which is very nice. Like I said, this is a surgical steel stock, a 440A surgical steel. We'll get to that in a moment. Let's see what else. It weighs practically nothing. It's like a medium weight bolly. It weighs half as much as this, but just a little bit more than this. And this is a heavy bolly. All these three are heavy bollies. This one's a heavy one too. This is the lightest one I have, and this is the one that falls dead in the middle. Now with the aluminum handles, man, it's, like I said, it's light, but not too light. It's not too heavy. In my opinion, it's just fucking right. Now, yes, this is the Jaguar clone. Has been milled to be pretty much the exact replica of a BM42, but with your standard ordinary T-latch, and that's a O-ring on there, just to pretty much to help keep this locked up, because I have used this a lot. Let's see what else. We'll just get started on the handles. Now, y'all can't really see inside there, but right here on either side of my thumb, on the inside next to these two milled holes, there are actually valleys to where the bit milled into the back wall of your handle, and it's on both sides in a couple of spots. Does that say do anything to the structural quality of the knife? Technically, yes. For reals, no. The handles are just fine. It's an excellent flipper. It flies, man. It just flies. I absolutely positively just love flipping this. This is my favorite flipper, and it's all because, if y'all can't hear it, it actually has a certain clack that I just love, and it's that one. When the handle slap, yeah, I love that sound. It's just addicting. And the cool thing about this, they pretty much went like tit for tat on the specs of the BM42, including this nice little unmilled section on both sides of the handles, so that way no matter what, you know, if you wanted, you can actually mill off this spot right here and switch your lock over, and no matter what, the lock Yeah, I'll show y'all. I'll move that up a little bit. And as you can see, the lock's not going to interfere with the blade at all. And I really, really love that. Not a single other one of my Bollies has that feature. And I just think it's cool. Now, let's get started on some fit and finish real quick of this. Excuse me, because I'm putting the O-ring back in place because my OCD just kicked in. Sorry. Here we go. Now, the handle's all done with a beautiful chrome finish. Only problem is, yeah, y'all see that right there? Over the years, the chrome's starting to come off, and they totally did not nickel plate this when they chromed it, and which is going to mean that the chrome plating wears off quicker. Nickel plating actually helps hold chrome on, and the only reason why I know that much is from my work as a motorcycle mechanic. So I know all about chroming and nickel plating a lot of types of different metal. Everything from stainless steel to bronze, and copper. And that's about the only thing I have to complain about the handle, besides the fact that they needed to leave more material on the tips of the handle so that way they didn't stretch as much. This should have been just a little bit more, because you still have plenty of room there to put like maybe a millimeter, two or more of material around the pivot area, so that way the pivot area would not stretch and cause that much, flap. And I don't like that. That right there is too excessive for me, especially when you have, this one. There's not much flap on it at all. Up until I actually worked on it, y'all, that was the flap on it. That's why I was working on it. So, but that's that. And some people call the term is actually called slap. I call it flap because it just flaps in my fucking hand, and I don't like it. But let's get started on this blade, because now, yes, it is a surgical steel, which means if necessary, you can put alcohol or boil this in water or something, and it would be excellent use and quality for actually cutting without doing a whole lot of damage to it. Only problem is surgical steel is only good in razor thin blade stock, and that's just because it's a mighty brittle steel. This thick of a stock, if you try to use this as a cutter, you will be fairly disappointed. I've just got a nice bevel on here so you can see the fact that it does have an edge. It's sharp, but it does not stay sharp. You can see nicks all along the edge where the metal just flakes off and rolls, so I've quit trying to make this an extremely sharp volley. I'm just going to make it a sharp one. That's about the only thing I don't like about the blade. Other than that, when it comes for piercing power, it actually, it's not good to pierce with a volley, but it can be done. And the way the swedge is done on this, it's a nice swedge. You got a nice hollow grind to it. It really is a nice hollow grind, and they just used a little bit better quality steel, like, I don't know, maybe a 440A stainless, just the stainless, not the surgical stainless, just the stainless. I would have been a lot happier with this knife. But I cannot complain, because this is actually the second volley I've owned, which means it's well approaching the 15-year mark. So, alright, y'all. I hope y'all liked my little video over the Jaguar 42 clone. Y'all know I appreciate all of y'all's comments, so pretty please comment and subscribe if you have not. I hope this has been entertaining as well as educational. Keep your finger in the choil. Thank you very much. Have a nice day, y'all. Bye.